What happens when one of the greatest basketball legends of all time, Larry Bird, breaks his silence and speaks out about rising star Caitlin Clark? Known for only speaking when it truly matters, Bird has shared advice that could shape Clark's future. Why is Clark being compared to Larry Bird himself? What did Curry and LeBron see in her game beyond her spectacular three-point shots? And is her rivalry with Angel Reese reshaping the future of women's basketball? Stay tuned, because this story will reveal how a young talent is generating excitement, stirring up controversy, and bringing new hope as she learns from the legends who came before her. Challenges in the WNBA. When Caitlin Clark decided to enter the WNBA, she faced numerous challenges, not just technically, but also psychologically. Despite being a shining star in the NCAA, this professional league is far from easy. Pressure from the media and fans. In the world of basketball, becoming the center of attention can be a double-edged sword. The media and fans always expect stellar performances from players like Clark. Every time she steps onto the court, people anticipate that she will break records or score maximum points. This can create significant pressure, making her feel she has to be perfect in every game. When moments of failure occur, the media quickly criticize and evaluate her performance, making it a considerable challenge to maintain self-confidence. The differences between the NBA and WNBA. The foundation Clark built in the NCAA, while solid, doesn't translate easily into the WNBA, which presents a completely different environment. Here, speed and physical conditioning are crucial, and individual skills need to be upgraded. Women's basketball has often not received equal recognition compared to men's basketball, leading players like Clark to work twice as hard to establish their names and make an impact. They must not only showcase their individual talents, but also elevate the status of women's basketball in the eyes of fans and the media. Intense competition. The WNBA is not just a gathering of the top talents in women's basketball, but also a place where players with years of experience compete. Competing against these seasoned athletes poses a challenge not only physically, but also in terms of strategy. Clark needs to learn from her teammates and opponents, developing her ability to read games and adapt to various situations. This competition requires her to always be prepared and maintain a positive attitude despite external pressures. However, these challenges will ultimately help Caitlin grow and become more resilient in her career. The invaluable experiences she accumulates will not only aid her development, but also contribute to significant strides for women's basketball in the future. Support from NBA stars. One of the first NBA players to openly express admiration for Caitlin Clark was Stephen Curry. Known for revolutionizing the game with his long-range shooting, Curry noted several similarities between his playstyle and Clark's. Curry stated, "The way she plays, with her shooting range, confidence, and flair, makes it impossible not to watch." However, Curry was quick to emphasize that comparing her too much to him could undervalue the full scope of her abilities. While her shooting garners the most attention, Curry highlighted Clark's passing, court vision, and all-around versatility. Her shooting is her superpower, but what makes her truly special is how complete her game is. Similarly, LeBron James expressed admiration for Clark, drawing parallels between her and his younger self. Just as he once carried the burden of leading his team to victory, Clark often shifts the momentum of games single-handedly. James advised Clark to ignore outside noise and simply enjoy playing basketball. Caitlin Clark is paving the way for great things to happen in the WNBA, but she should just have fun and not get caught up in everything being said. The NBA-WNBA divide in perception. Despite the glowing praise from NBA stars, Clark has encountered a less welcoming environment within the WNBA. Some in the league view her rapid rise with envy rather than respect, revealing a noticeable divide between the perspectives of male and female players. While NBA players like Curry and James see her as a positive force for change, Clark's success has stirred up complex emotions in the WNBA. This dynamic reflects the broader challenges she faces, where acceptance isn't automatic, even though her impact is undeniable. For Clark, navigating both admiration and skepticism is part of her journey. Larry Bird and the Indiana basketball spirit. Caitlin Clark's roots trace back to Indiana, the same state that produced basketball legend Larry Bird. As Clark continues to break records and draw attention, comparisons between her and Bird have become inevitable. Both are known for their determination, grit, and refusal to back down in any situation. Bird wasn't just a basketball player in the 1980s. He was a phenomenon, famous for his relentless work ethic and fierce competitiveness. Clark embodies that same spirit today, carrying forward Indiana's proud basketball tradition through her fearless approach to the game. Her ability to thrive under pressure makes her a worthy successor to Bird's legacy. 4. Magic Johnson's take on rivalries. Another basketball icon, Magic Johnson, also weighed in on the Caitlin Clark phenomenon. Johnson, who shared a famous rivalry with Bird throughout the 1980s, compared Clark's growing rivalry with Angel Reese to his own battles with Bird. According to Johnson, intense rivalries like these don't just fuel competition, but also elevate the sport. Caitlin, Angel, and Brink are making the WNBA better. They'll be challenged by experienced players in the league, but that's what will push the game forward. Johnson emphasized that while Clark may currently be the WNBA's most popular player, she still has to prove herself over time. Caitlin is not the best yet. Just like Bird and I weren't the best when we first entered the league. We became the best through our play, and she will have to do the same. Larry Bird's advice to Caitlin Clark. After staying quiet for a long time, Larry Bird has finally offered advice to Caitlin Clark. Drawing from his own experience with criticism, Bird reminded Clark that negativity is a constant in sports, but shouldn't distract her. Critics will always be there, but they won't last. What you're doing now will be remembered forever, and the people trying to tear you down will fade away. Trust me, I've been there. Bird's words carry significant weight as he understands the pressures Clark faces both on and off the court. His message encourages her to stay focused on what she can control and continue building her legacy. It's a timeless lesson from one legend to a rising star. The future of Caitlin Clark and women's basketball. Looking ahead, Caitlin Clark's future is not only bright for herself, but also for women's basketball as a whole. As her career increasingly attracts attention, Clark is on the verge of becoming an icon in the sport. Caitlin Clark is not just a player, she is becoming one of the most significant names in the history of women's basketball. Each game is not merely an opportunity to score points, but also a chance to inspire millions of young girls. With her confident playing style and outstanding skills, Clark is building an image of a leader in the basketball community. Clark's prominence goes beyond personal achievements. The rivalry between her and Angel Reese is drawing the attention of a wide audience, significantly increasing interest in the WNBA. Clark's presence not only provides thrilling moments on the court, but also ignites discussions about the future of women's basketball. Fans are dedicating more time to following WNBA games, creating a growing wave of enthusiasm for the sport. If Clark continues to maintain her outstanding form, she has the potential to become a prominent player with significant influence. With the current attention she is receiving, Clark could be involved in promotional campaigns for women's basketball, helping to elevate the status of the sport. She could emerge as an icon for future generations, inspiring them to pursue their dreams. Caitlin Clark is not only a remarkable talent, but also someone who can create significant change in the future of women's basketball, opening a new era for a sport full of allure and potential. Caitlin Clark's story is about more than just basketball. It's a testament to resilience and the power of passion. With support from NBA icons like Curry and James, as well as advice from a legend like Larry Bird, Clark is well on her way to becoming a transformative figure in the WNBA. While she faces challenges both within and outside the league, Clark continues to prove that she belongs among the best. As Bird pointed out, her legacy is being built now, and those trying to diminish her success won't stand the test of time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story about Caitlin Clark and want to learn more about the players shaping basketball today, don't forget to like, subscribe to Basketball Buzz, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos.